Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my YouTube channel, The Cricket Saga. So here we are at the end of the series. India leading the series 2-1. Winning the series is a great opportunity, but what if we would have handed Australia a 3-0, a whitewash before the World Cup? It could have been a great dent to the Australian cricket team's dreams for the World Cup. Uh, every Indian cricket fan's dream was there that even for the Indian cricket team would have been there that they wanted to hand over Australia 3-0, a whitewash. It could have been icing on the cake. After a great performance in the first two matches, India certainly wanted to finish the series on a 3-0. But anyhow, due to some changes and rests and virals in the Indian cricket team, we couldn't play our whole side. We had ample of changes in the side. Same goes with Australia, but this time Australia came good. They came really well prepared, right? Their their top order came into place. Be it David Warney, be it Mitchell Marsh, Marnus Labuschagne, Mr. Steve Smith, everybody scored. Everybody scored, and every batsman of the Australian cricket team smashed the Indian bowlers. By everywhere on every part of the ground, they were hitting them in the start itself. It was looking like the Indian Indian bowlers are like club bowlers because they were Mitchell Marsh and Warney. They were literally hitting every ball to the boundary. But anyhow, Warney got out with a very bad shot. He was timing the ball really well. He was placing the ball really well. There was no need to play that kind of a shot. He was trying to be Surya Kumar Yadav, I believe, but Surya is Surya. No one can be another Surya Kumar. He tried it, he missed it, and he just got out. Then came Steve Smith and Manas Labuschagne. They both scored 50s. They both scored well, but all of them, all Mitchell Marsh, Steve Smith, Manas Labuschagne, all of them missed down on their centuries. They put it was really for I'm really heartfelt for Mitchell Marsh. He got out on 96. That ball was not to get out. He could have hit that ball anywhere in any part of the ground, but he straight away landed that ball into the hands of the fielder. That is he was also really petrified with that shot of his. But he should have, he could have placed anywhere. But anyhow, he really, dented the bowlers, Indian bowlers. It was looking like they are going to surpass 400 score, maybe 425 or a 450. But Indian bowlers came back. The spinners brought back India and back into the game. Kuldeep Yadav with a very good line and length. Then Bumrah came into the middle overs. So that is the reason, why India was really waiting for Bumrah. If Bumrah is not effective in the first initial overs, he will come back. He will come back. He came back. He took 3 wickets today. One of my predictions got right, and that was Bumrah with taking 3 wickets and David Warner scoring 50 plus runs. So out of the 5 predictions I made the last time, only 2 predictions came out to be true. Anyhow, we will get better with that with the time coming across. So but Australia really the kind of batting they showed, the batting display they showed. But I didn't understand one thing: why the great Maxi batting at number 6? I need serious answers from Australian cricket team's management. Maxwell not batting in not even in top 5. A player with the caliber of Glenn Maxwell not batting on this pitch, on these Indian pitches where he really enjoys hitting. Maxwell is not there in the top 6. Well, I don't know what management was thinking of, but anyhow, Maxwell came good with the ball. He came with the golden arm, and he exposed the Indian batting order. everybody says that Indian batsmen spin really well. They read spinners really well, but it has been a regular practice from Indian batsmen now, Indian batters. Sorry, that they tend to get out with the spin bowlers, beat an offie, beat a leggy. They tend to throw out their wickets. In case of Rohit Sharma, that was a magical catch. It just stuck in his hand. But if we talk about all other players, all the other three wickets, they should have read the ball really well. Virat Kohli, in that case, Virat Kohli was that ball, that shot. He could have, managed it a bit more better, in a better way. But anyhow, Australia Australia in the first innings gave a whooping 353. Still, even Indian bowlers came back, still they were managed to score 353 with the help of Manas Shane sticking it till the end, and Bumrah taking 3 wickets, as I told you earlier. But still, 353 was a daunting task. 353 in coming under the lights, under the pump, under the as even Virat and Rohit were not in the team. Plus, that was a new batting opening pair coming across. We saw Washington Sundar coming up batting with Rohit Sharma. That was a brave decision by the Indian management as well. Serious questions on that as well. But from where I see, Indian team management really wanted to stick to their World Cup plans, that they never wanted to shuffle their middle order. Neither Shreyas Iyer nor Virat Kohli nor KL Rahul. In the start of the match, everybody thought that we'll see the two great batsmen in the present day cricket, Rohit and Virat, opening the innings for India. Everybody was waiting for that only. I think crowd at the Saurashtra Stadium was also waiting for the same. But there came Washington Sundar. No issues with Washington Sundar. It was his first game in the series. He tried his best, but Australian were getting better him off. They outclassed him, right? But if we talk about yesterday, the last prediction I made, that it might be a Rohit Sharma day, and it was looking like that. He was in that kind of a touch. He was in that kind of a mood. He was just bamboozling sixes everywhere. Wow, what a batting display by. He just scored. He scored 81 runs in 57 balls, with a strike rate of 142 plus in ODIs. That is the game plan which he has been always talking about, what he'll follow, what he'll make his team to follow. The baseball cricket, what we say currently in these days. He really displayed that this is the new fashion to play cricket. This is the new cricket, the new way of playing cricket. And I came up with interesting facts. I don't know, many of you guys won't even know. Rohit Sharma is going to surpass the Mr. Universe in number of sixes. He is not that guy. From start of his career, he's not a guy he's a very big guy and can hit big sixes. But I was astonished to see the figures of Rohit Sharma for hitting sixes. He's just 2 sixes away to surpass Chris Gayle. He has hit around 551 sixes, and that too in just around 471 innings. Whoa, that is too better. He's just outclassing Universe Boss. And second to him, you guys would be really, baffled to see the difference between the first, in the present day cricketers, the first and second number of player who is known for hitting sixes. It is Josh Butler, and he's sitting at 312. And Rohit Sharma is sitting at 551. Wow. So this all, this really speaks his stature of the game. Anyhow, he looked good. He looked in great touch. He looked prepared for the World Cup. And as we remember what he did last time in the 2019 World Cup, he might do the same this time around. 5 centuries last time. I am hoping the same. He might come up good with probably six centuries this time around. Wow, that'll be really great of him. He can do that. He's a opener as well, and he gets the full chance to play. Full 50 overs he can play. I mean, he can really do it. Coming off it, coming after after Washington Sundar got out, then came Virat Kohli. Virat Kohli scored 56 of 61 balls. Initially, he started slow. He was looking a bit rusty. He was playing his kind of a game on, run a ball. He was trying to get a run a ball, but it was not getting through. But finally, eventually, he got it through. Once he hit it a good six to Mitchell Stark, and but he got out. And after Rohit and Virat got out, scoring 353 was always going to be a daunting task. We also hope that Shreyas and KL could put up a show, but they couldn't do it this time around. Anyhow, it is not that every time you're going to win. You can take some positives out of the game. That Rohit Sharma is looking really good with the bat. In the bowling, Kuldeep Yadav is looking good. India certainly missed Hardik Pandya and Shubman Gill. Shubman Gill is rested, and Hardik Pandya would be joining the team very soon. But that issue, as I discussed with you earlier, Indian team in front of spinners. So this is a concern. It is just not that Australia has encountered today. Maybe many of the other teams would have been watching this match very closely, right? The vulnerability of the Indian batters to spinners is now a well-known thing. Be it leggy, be it offie, they really need to do something about it. The management really needs to think about it, that how are we giving four wickets? I mean, one or two are understandable, right? But four wickets to not to a spinner, just to a part-time bowler, that to Glenn Maxwell, not to their regular spinner bowler, which was Sangha. I mean, these things really need to be rectified, as the World Cup is right at the doors. I mean, it is just right at the doors. After 2 days, after 1 day in 1 day gap, we'll be starting with the warm-up matches. With various teams, 3 teams playing their warm-up matches on 29th, and India playing their first warm-up match on 30th itself with England. So they can try, they can rectify their problems at that point in time. You should really, hope, one should really hope that India rectifies that. But yes, we also understand, we are Indian cricket fans. We really want our team to win every time, every single day. But this does not happen every day, right? We gotta give that space to our boys. We have guests as well, so we have to be hospitable. At least we should give one game to our guests as well, right? But still, well done Aussies. They played really well. At least a moral victory, not the series. At least a moral victory before the World Cup. It is going to give boost to the Australian cricket team for their World Cup journey. So let's hope. But one fact, I'm hearing, Stark is looking good. Right? He will improve game by game, and let's hope they put up a show, because when Australian team bats, it's a treat to watch, right? So going forward, we can really talk about my predictions, our predictions segment. Our predictions got a bit wrong this time around, but we'll certainly improve on that in the coming days. In the coming days, we are having our warm-up matches coming up, but we'll be aligned We'll be giving you all the insights of every cricket team, how they are gearing up for the World Cup, what are their probables, what are their final squads, where all they will be playing, what all the venues, in which all venues they are playing, what are their strengths, what are their weaknesses, what are the combinations they can make across to to be good, to come out good in this World Cup. And with everybody's support, please guys, please support me with this. I really hope you are liking my videos. If not, even you guys can really tell me your feedback on my videos. Please like, share and subscribe to get more cricket updates coming along through the World Cup to you. And let's hope India brings the World Cup. So we are going to really maintain this throughout our videos, the series of our videos, that India is going to win the World Cup. We are really going to manifest this, and spread this thought across the world, across our environment, that India is going to win the World Cup. Please, everybody, every Indian should pray across that Indian cricket team should lift the World Cup. It might be last World Cups for Rohit and Virat, and we really want both the pioneers of the game to lift that World Cup and bring back the cup home. So with this, good night, bye bye, sayonara. See you tomorrow.